Hey, what's up guys? Welcome to yet another exciting video where I'll show you how to slow and fast motion your videos. Now, slow and fast motion video is very important in your films or in your videos. It helps people to focus on a particular shot. It adds more dimension to the action. It also adds artistic effect to your videos and so on. Now, let me show you how to make slow and fast video inside Adobe Premiere Pro 2022. Two things you should always keep in mind when you are creating slow or fast motion video. Number one is the frame rate of your video. Number two is your sequence settings. Videos that are shot at high frame rate like 50 frames per second and over make smooth slow motion videos when played at normal speed, which is 24 frames per second. But even videos that are shot at lower frame rates can be made into smooth slow motion videos if we cheat with the software. There are three ways that we can use to make our videos into slow motion video. Now let's get inside the software so that I can show you. Let me create a sequence first. Click new item, then sequence. Go to the settings, editing mode, I'll put it on DSLR. Frame rate, put 24 frames per second. Then video resolution, I'll make it Ultra HD 3840 by 2160. Then the sequence name, let me say slow motion and press OK. Let me also import my clips. They are in this folder. So I'm just gonna take the whole folder and drop it in the project window. If I expand this folder, you will see that there are clips which were shot at 24 frames per second and others were shot at 50 frames per second. If I double click on this clip which was shot in 50 frames per second, you can see that it's playing at a normal speed. But since our sequence is in 24 frames per second, we need to convert this 50 frames per second clip into 24 frames per second. To do that, let me right click on the clip, go to modify, then interpret footage and click assume this frame rate and put 24 frames per second and press OK. Now when we play back that same clip, it's now in slow motion. Even if we drag it to the timeline, it will still be in slow motion. That is the first way to make the video slow motion. If we go back to the clips in the project window, the other one was already at 24 frames per second, so we can't modify it. But we can still make it slow motion even if it's in 24 frames per second. What we can do is just drag it onto our timeline. Right click on it, then go to speed and duration. Right now it is on 100%, and if we reduce it to 50%, we are slowing the footage down. Let's play it. Now we have a slow motion video, but there is a problem. Though it is in slow motion, it is not really that smooth. It looks choppy because it was shot at a lower frame rate, which is 24 frames per second, and extending it makes it play at 12 frames per second. In order for it to be smooth, we have to cheat a bit. So let me right click on it again, go to speed and duration, then down here where it says time interpolation, change it from frame sampling to optical flow. What this does is the program creates extra frames that are missing to make the slow motion or to make the motion smooth. So it creates these fake frames in between the frames that are missing. So after that is done, let's press OK. You can see that our clip has changed from yellow to red line on top here. It is telling us that we need to render the effect that we have put on our clip for the playback to be normal. But if your computer is big, don't worry about it. And to render is very simple, just press enter on your keyboard. Wait for it to render. And when it's done, you will notice that the line has changed from red to green. And when we play that clip, look at how smooth the clip is now. It is not really 100% okay. Sometimes there are artifacts that may appear here and there, but most of the time it works. You can also make the clip play fast. What I normally do is go to the clip itself, cut the clips I want to be in fast motion and the ones that I want to be in slow motion. For example, from here to this point, I want it to be in slow motion. So I press C on the keyboard to get the razor tool and cut that section. From this point to this point, I want the clip to be in fast motion. Select the portion that I want to be in fast motion, right click on it, then go to speed and duration. Instead of 50%, I will make it 200%. The higher the percentage, the faster the clip will be. Then press OK. You will see that the clip has become short, and I'll bring back the other piece to join it. From here to this point, I want it to be in slow motion. Right click on it, then go to speed and duration. Right now it is on 100%, and if we reduce it to 50%, we are slowing the footage down. Let's play it. That's time remapping. By the way, you can also reverse the clip by right-clicking on it, go to speed and duration, then check this reverse speed button. And now when I play the clip, it is in reverse. The third and a better way of creating fast and slow motion video is using time remapping. Let me show you how it works. Let's expand our video layer, and if we zoom on this timeline, you will see this FX on the clip. Right click on that FX and come down to time remapping and select speed. Now this line in the middle represents the speed of this clip. If I grab this line and push it up, the speed of the clip becomes faster. But if I push it down, the clip goes slower. If you go to the toolbox, select the pen tool, which you can use to put a mark on the clip where you want the slow or fast motion to start from. And if I lift this line after the mark, you will see the percentage goes up. You can see how the clip becomes shorter. This means it will play faster. And when I pull it down, you will see the percentage goes down as well. You can see the clip becomes longer. This means the clip will play slower from that mark. So from this mark, I can lift this line so that the clip goes faster, then select the pen tool again, put another mark here, press V for the selection tool, grab the line and move it down maybe to 50%. If we play back the clip, you can see it plays at a normal speed, then goes faster and slows down again. I can put another mark here and make it move faster, add another mark to slow it down, and go on like that.